Good morning, everyone. So today is July 4th already. So US is off. In the stock market, we might actually see more activity in crypto coming from the US Open at about 1 p.m. UTC. So let's see what happened since yesterday. So this is BTC on the lower time frame. Yeah. So yeah, we were here. So yesterday we were looking at having a support at the 11K, okay, and that held pretty well. So we had a dump just during the call. Actually, I remember. Yeah, it was dumping during the call, and yeah, price bounced off to it nicely. Oh yeah. So most of the day was actually trying to break this 11.5K, and got keep being rejected. We actually had a bearish wolf wave that was being drawn. And the target was hit exactly, as you can see. So from that first point to that one, so we hit the target. Now we are basically moving to the next one. So we're slowly going back up. We can remove that. Price is now so now in terms of next steps. Okay. So look at a bit what could be happening in the future. So we have a solid resistance here, 12.1K. Then the next one will be 12.3K. Once we clear these two, then we will be able to touch the 13.7K. Okay. Now this is the 4-hour chart, but if you were to look at the daily, you can see that this is super clean. This is very clean. You can expect the 12.3 is also a resistance on the daily, but after that you go directly for the 13K zone. So that's really good, very healthy for now. I want to see that candle like that, massive bullish candle we just had, a pin bar even on the daily. So looking fairly good. If we look at lower time frame, if we come back to like the 1 hour, we can see. So what was the white line? Maybe we can get rid of that and just see if it was an important support or resistance. It was probably a daily level. Okay, let me just get rid of that one real quick and go back onto the 1 hour. So what I would expect for today potentially is to have a retest of that 11.5K that we broke yesterday. Nice break, actually. You can see, nice 4.5% up. Fortunately, it happened pretty late here, 1 a.m. Europe, but still. What we will be expecting is if we continue to kind of consolidate here a bit, retest that, and then go for that levels. Here we probably will have some rejection. I don't expect that to break right away. So, or if we were to break right away, you will have to wait for a retest before going here. If we were not, you will be expected to have some consolidation, maybe a bull flagging in this area under the resistance zone. Okay, so between these two yellow resistances, that will be like the resistance zone. So that's that for the main guy for BTC. Can look at what happened on the alts. So yeah, I mean, as expected, alts have been in a downtrend as BTC. Every time BTC pushes up, wow, ETH is back down 10%, right at the support. Really hope that this support holds. So let's look at more history on Poloniex, because if this doesn't hold, yeah, we were looking at potential targets, 50% below, which means that that could be pretty bad, even for ETHUSD. I think that could take a hit. So yeah, let's look at ETHUSD real quick as well. So let's clear all that from the past. That's done. Yeah, we cleared this trend line. That's great. But now, if we look at the 1 hour, so you can see we had nice little pushes here. We got rejected at this one, and here this resistance. Well, this resistance was cleared, got tested once as a support, didn't last. Now you could expect. Actually, it's not really looking so bullish on the low time frame. ETHUSD. Let me just go into like time frame. Let's hide a bit of things to remove the mess. But yeah, I mean, as long as ETH/USD stays above, you know, this let's make it pink line at at $280, we are fine. I think we are fine. You know, this is like a somewhat bullish consolidation that we are seeing. You know, it's making like a bull flagging pattern. It's not too bad. So so even if BTC were to pump really hard, and if BTC were to dump really hard, ETH/USD could still be doing fairly okay. So not too much to worry about here. If we look at other large alts like Ripple, let's look at more history as well. Oh, yeah, Ripple is not looking in a great shape here. I mean, it's at support. Let's look at more history maybe on Poloniex, given they've been around for longer than Binance. Yeah, similar to ETH, but it's on a very strong support. So maybe it could dip first to just that level right there, 13%, before thinking of going to a 50% drop as well. And one of the strongest alt that's been BNB, still in the zone that we draw, kind of back at support as well. Nothing really spectacular. Let's take a step back and look at the dominance of BTC to see where BTC is going versus all the alts directly. Okay. So here, let's clear all that actually. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So we are, you know, we have a resistance, and we've basically bounced on it 3 times already. So just to recap, to make sure everybody understands, this is the dominance of BTC versus the whole crypto market cap, which means that as it goes up, BTC goes up in market cap versus all the other alts. That means the alts are going down in BTC terms when this goes up. That means the more it goes up, the more you don't want to hold alt, the more you want to hold BTC. And we hit this resistance 3 times now, so you could expect something like that. You could expect, you know, another bounce and potentially a clear up. As long as we are making higher lows, here we make a lower low to this one, but completely offset by this massive move of you know, well, just 5%, but that's the dominance, so it's a percentage terms. It's yeah, it's looking pretty solid for BTC. And if we look at large caps versus BTC term, so this is total market cap of large caps, top 100 coins divided by BTC USD, which means it's large caps versus BTC, and it's looking like Ripple or like ETH BTC. Really, it's that support and hitting the support another time. So yeah, not looking so fantastic. I mean, in terms of alts, there's only really a few that have done well. One of them, you know, is Link, as you probably saw, you know, with their partnership with Google, that has paid off really well. Today we have a new coin that is listed on Binance, so be careful if you hold the other IEO coins like Matic, BitTorrent and all that, because usually when a new coin is listed, it usually takes on all the liquidity, and everybody wants to trade that, and because it's like the new coin on the block. So so the other, they might be, usually what happens, there is a money flow. People are selling their other bags to trade this one. So so we should see massive rally in terms of volume from Binance into that new pair that's being listed today. Currently, it's trading at around 8x since the IEO price. You know, that could easily do more than that. But at the same time, you have a lot of people that are probably selling their bags, given we just listed. Yeah, another one that has done well as well recently is Tezos. Well, recently, talking about the last few days, up 20%, but still overall in a big downtrend versus BTC. It's just that some positive news came with partnerships, and I think they have potentially more to come. The thing to note is that so since this massive dump here, that 50% we had over the last month, we are currently just retesting this resistance as a support. So as long as we don't get any meaningful close, and we are currently right there, this white line is just a retest, a bearish bounce or a bearish retest. So nothing really to be excited about. There's still a 20% move up, which is to be noticed in this alt market where nothing really moves when BTC pumps. So yeah, I mean, that's that for today, guys. I hope that was helpful. Feel free to ask us any questions or comments on our Telegram channel. We'll be more happy to take a look. Don't forget that this is not financial advice and that you should do your own research. Thank you for watching.